guys, this is insane. We've just created like an automation and a system that's allowing us to get 1 in 50 leads at scale. Like, this is not triggers. This is not small, tiny lists. We can take a list of 100,000 e-commerce brands and get 1 in 50, 1 in 100. And the process is like super simple to do. Essentially, we create a bunch of campaigns. So in this particular case, we created 23 email variations for the client. 18 of them failed, 5 of them won, and then 3 of them super won. And then from those 3 campaigns that won, we are essentially taking the winning variants and then adding them into this campaign. And so you'll notice that A, B, C, D, F, all of these won. And actually, whoa, this one won like really big. I did not even notice. F is amazing. We might actually have to do a phase 3 campaign. But what we're doing is we're taking all of those winners. So all of the 23 email variations that we sent, we're grabbing all of that. And we're using that using data. And so we're actually able to group all of those sequences together. So across all of the emails, campaigns that we sent, we're grouping that based on similarities. And so, for example, you'll notice first name tired, first name tired, first name tired, da, 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 da. And these were essentially like very similar. And so we group them together, and then we can see the replies and the positive replies from those. And then we can know that, oh my God, this sequence of email has worked really well. And the reason why we're doing it like this is because one campaign might be targeting marketing managers, another one might be targeting founders, another one might be targeting whatever. But then when we see that this campaign across all of those different variations still performed really well, we know that that variation is really good. And so we add it in here. And that's how we're getting, in this particular case, 1 in 100 and something. But this is the crazy part. We've done 0 follow-ups for this campaign. And looking at the data, we already know that 63% of all leads that we're generating for this client are coming from the follow-ups. So email 2 and email 3. And so if 63% of all leads are coming from follow-ups, that means that we can very easily assume and probably hit 1 in 50. So 9 times whatever, it's going to be like 25 leads or something like that. 27 maybe, right? Without adding any other leads. Crazy. But here's the other part that we haven't even considered. It's the fact that we're going to only do follow-ups with the variations that won. So there's very little wasted space. As you can see over here, some campaigns are outperforming some variations are outperforming other variations, but all of them are winning. All of them, except for this one, which is fine. But pretty much all of them are winning. And that's a complete stark difference from the 23 that we created to the 18 that failed. So this is what phase 2 looks like. It's testing a whole bunch, failing a whole bunch, and then scaling those winners in phase 2. And this is the automation that's helping us do this. What this is doing, it's leveraging undocumented APIs. We log into SmartLead, we get all the campaigns, we iterate through all of those campaigns. We've got some filters over here that are basically just excluding sub-sequences and campaigns that are not linked to a client. And then get sequence, we're getting the sequences. So this is all of the copywriting that's associated with that specific variant. By the way, these analytics, it's very hard for you to get them without using the API. And what this automation is doing is giving you access to these analytics at scale. So if you have 100 campaigns, now you can see 100 campaign analytics. And so we get the sequence, boom. And then over here, we get the variants. So we're iterating through all of those variants. We're parsing through those variants to get the copy, and then we're adding it into ClickUp. And then at the very bottom over here, we're using an undocumented API. And this is basically just getting the analytics for us. And that's about it. We iterate through that as well. Boom, grouped analytics, and then we add it to ClickUp. But the big thing that I want to showcase is the process that we're taking to find winning campaigns. We're not doing anything special. We're just failing a bunch and then taking the ones that actually won and then scaling those up. And this is the process. We're leveraging automations. we're testing a bunch, and then we're creating these campaigns in different phases. Phase 1, test. Phase 2, scale the winners. And then phase 3, scale the super winners. Okay, that's it for me. Bye.